Oh, I just realized my chat is not updated on this file right now. Let me update that real quick. Interact, filters, crop and pad, set that to live chat, redo the cropping. There we go. Close it all. I was questioning what I was hearing, but I forgot that I had a tab open. Hello. And I see Tinsheet here. I see Yomu the Heisho Phantom 7. Welcome to the stream. Right now I have a bunch of request artwork. I need to finish Flop at the Blocks request. I'm gonna do that later. This is going to be Saturday's post. Wait, no, this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is going to be Friday's post. And then on Saturday, I'm going to start posting the artworks for Drawing Every 10 Desires character. And then there's also like commission artworks that I need to work on. Oh, this one as well. I need to post... Maybe this will be the Saturday and I start Drawing Every 10 Desires character on Sunday. We'll see. Hello, Switcheroo. Okay, so the plan for this... I'm a little frazzled right now. The plan for this is I finished the artworks, and by finish I mean I put my signature on the artworks, and then I put my signature on the artworks, export. And then make a social media post about it. Or rather, write a text post that I'm going to use for social media. You're gonna see... what is it called? You're gonna see me... You're gonna see a little bit of how the sausage is made here. Let's see here. Into first, where is it? Okay, let's copy. This is from this is the Estel Bright. Is the Estel Bright Trails artwork that I drew and posted fairly early. Mad Mew Mew. Tammy Undertale. Okay, now you have to update all of this. Mad Mew Mew. Aggressive Fighter Girl. Cat. Dog. Feature. Girl. This is a shop lady, right? At dog, shop, keeper, girl. Yo, I'm gonna be here for a max of 3 minutes. You use Notepad++? Goated. Correct. Actually use a bunch of these. Just realized. Let me just real quick. I could have sworn I set my preferences up. Status bar, miscellaneous. Why is it doing that? So only title bar and... Is it because I have multiple? Let me save. There it is. Okay, we're good. And Switcheroo is probably only gonna stay here for 35 minutes tops. Unfortunate, but I'd rather you stay here for only a few minutes. Only for a little bit instead of staying here all night if it means keeping you up all night. What was I gonna do? Right. Translating Ruby's early bright art into my art style is a little difficult, so I decided to emulate a little bit of that roughness. Textured brush. Okay, what are the tags for Undertale? I'm staying here. Randomly talk when I feel and just randomly talk when I feel like. Do I just write Undertale and Undertale fan art? Okay, now I need the Japanese. At pixiv.net. I'm gonna be. Let's search Pixiv. Undertale. It just uses that. Gotcha. It just uses the English. Fascinating. What is it called? What is the thing called? Is there not a Japanese? Is there not a Japanese Undertale? No, there is no Japanese set to Undertale. Temi. Yeah, it's just Temi. Gotcha. No Japanese text to look at. Let me just delete that. Undertale. Undertale. Emmy. Undertale. Emmy. Undertale fan art. Emmy sitting on the ground like is Temi a cat or a dog? Actually, she is a dog, right? Even for some tags, they have an English redirect of it, right? Temi is a species of monster. Resemble both cat and dog, right? Gotcha. Like a cat or dog. Sitting on the ground like a cat or dog. So I can draw more. I can draw more ambiguously pet animal like monster girls. Let me copy that. There we go. It's raining cat and dog. And it's just a singular Temi that's falling from the sky. Okay, how many characters is this? Length 322. Okay, what if 306? Okay, I need to lower the amount of words. Just for reference, guys. Twitter/X character limit 280 characters. Blue sky character limit. I believe it was 300 characters. Ixiv title character limit 32 characters. I need to keep all of this in mind. Have you posted my commission yet? No. It's in... Where is it? It's one of the things that I need to... it's actually one of the things that I need to make a social media post for. Like it's in the thing. It's in my to-do list. Okay, so keep all of this in mind. You have minimum character limits, so I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I basically just started. I'm like 14 minutes in, translating Toby's early sprite art into my art style. Style is yeah, a little bit of the roughness. Little bit of the roughness in Toby's early sprite art by using a textured brush. Turned out cute. How many characters? 283. I could just remove the Undertale fan art. Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna clean my laundry. Bye. See you in a bit. Does not have drafts feature. Pixiv. Does not have free schedule feature. Pixiv. Pixiv Blue Sky. Does not have separate tags. Tags separate from post body. Twitter/X. Blue Sky. This is a peak stream? Yeah, notepad. Just label it untitled or everything. They'll figure it out. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. Let's save that. Let's take this. Put this to a new folder. This is Wendy from Panel the Pawn. Okay, this, I believe this was Switcheroo's request, which is going to be tomorrow's artwork. And Temmie is going to be tonight's artwork. I need to double check something. 026.07. Where is the form? Responses. Individual responses. Switcheroo's paneled upon. Yes, I can put Switcheroo's name on it. Okay, real quick. For Switch -E -Roo. I have to also check the form for this Temmie request. Challenge. Basically contraption, G-Matter, where is it? Dr. Vortex, flop at the block. I should add that. Should add that to flop at the blocks when I finish coloring it. Summon Sona. Leaf Elves. Blue from Pokemon. Where's the one for Temmie? And Night Star Studio. There's Estel Bright. There's Mad Mew Mew. Yep. Okay, I do have to put... Drawing with his controllers. You're right, I am drawing with my controller. Why is that? Let me real quick. Be right back. And it's still not switching. What's going on? There it is. That's dumb. Okay, back to work. Actually, I'll use the G brush for this. Where is it? I'll turn off custom brushes. G pen. 4. Yeah, this one definitely is going to need... Okay, there we go. Hello, I'm new. Welcome to the stream, Smug for SMG4 likes puppets. I am currently finishing a bunch of artworks. I need to make how you say text. I need to make the text for the social media post that I'm making. Anyway, this is for Switcher's Windy from Panel to Pawn. Let's save that. Save this as well. Let's export this. Not the live stream thumbnails. 2026-0803 .png. Save. I could close this now. I'll do the same for this. Export. I see Undertale. Correct. That is in fact Undertale. This is from a request stream that I did around 2 weeks ago. 0804. This is going to be Switch Windy Panel de Pawn .png. Let me save that file name. Save that file to here. Save. Okay. And Panel de Pawn Windy. Save search. Okay. Panel de Pawn. There is no... It's not giving me the Japanese name of Windy. That's infuriating. Is there a better place? Is there a better place to find this? Is it? Where? Oh. I'm... very clean. Sorry. Like, this is... It was on the page. Oh. I know I need glasses, but I'm currently wearing them. One would think I'd have better eyesight than that. But no, it's not really eyesight, it's more attention. My attention was on the left side of the page and not the right. Wind Fairy. Fairy of the Wind. Requested by Switch E Brew. Decided when I am unfamiliar with panel pawn, but Windy is cute. Is there any? What is the gameplay of Panel Pawn? Right, it's a puzzle game. Interesting. And Windy is cute. No. Hey, Switcheroo, are there like hashtags for Panel de Pawn? Those are the ones that the Japanese uses, aren't they? Oh. Those are just the Pixiv ones. Gotcha. Just use those two along with Panel de Pawn. Gotcha. Oh, let me double check then. Panel de Pawn. Excellent. Very cute artwork that I'm seeing here. Is there a thing that's... Is there any art of Windy here? It doesn't seem like it. Unfortunate. Is this just Windy? No, it's not. So what is this? Panepon. Gotcha. If I search Windy, is it just gonna show me a big old grassland filled with wind? Yeah, it's not going to show me the Panel de Pawn character. Gotcha. Yeah, alright. That can be it. Panel de Pawn. Windy Panel de Pawn. And art. I should probably add the Rakugaki, or shall we say doodle tag, to my Tammy artwork as well. Let's save that. Save this. Windy Panel de Pawn. Save. Panel de Pawn and art. Windy pointing. Where is Windy pointing? Pointing up at the sky. Pointing up at the sky as she smiles at the viewer. Excellent. Save that. Okay, next request stream so I can draw more cute, fair, cute, enthusiastic fairies. Excellent. Save that. Okay, next on the list is going to be... I can close this. All right, Toril and Sarah. I forgot. I didn't finish this artwork when I drew it last week. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. Let me real quick. What was the issue again? Right. I needed to draw the... Come to think of it, does it even need the armrest? I'm just gonna draw a bench without an armrest. It doesn't need it. Yeah, the evil bench. It's gonna be... No. It's gonna be more usable without the armrest anyway. It's gonna allow for more people to sit on it. And also would allow homeless people to lie down on it more comfortably. None of that anti-homeless nonsense. Wait, why am I drawing it on this side? On this layer. There we go. There we go. Bench that defies the laws of physics. You'd think so. You'd think that. Let me just real quick. There we go. There we go. And just delete that. Actually, no, don't delete that. Just put that on another layer. Okay. Anti-homeless architecture, where the architecture wants to rest, but then suddenly a mysterious armrest appears in the middle. The architect deserves it. Okay, okay, well, I can appreciate ironic, like narratively ironic punishments. When I say I don't want an anti-homeless architecture, I don't want it for anyone. Not even the architects that made the anti-homeless architecture. I just don't want it to exist. And the architectural punishment to that architect will cause anti-homeless architecture to exist, even if only to punish that architect, which is not what I wanted. Anyway. Oh man, my desk is so messy. There's so many receipts. Bench incident part 2. Okay, Brown. Flop at the block. If you're still here, what time of day is this? Is it still nighttime? I overstayed more than 3 minutes. Schedule is fucked. See ya, have a great day. Thought I'd be more free after finals, but alas. Alas indeed. It's like 20 minutes after part 3, so it's still nighttime. Gotcha. My girl bought a drink at a convenience store and fell asleep in a park bench. My goodness. Nope. Detect alpha. There we go. Wrong button. Come on. And it's infuriating. I better get going too. See you on the flip side. Good night, Switcheroo. Thanks for hanging out, even just a little bit. Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I made new music. Let me change my work background music real quick. Where is it? Wrote this literally last night. Need to double check. Black. Yeah, it's black. Horizontal stripes, right? Yep. Believe big. This is a big red ribbon, right? Yep. Garishly bright red ribbon. Not as garish in my art style, though. But maybe it should be. Yeah, it's fine. This one is going to be the garish red. Because it's the horns that are supposed to glow. Girl's design hasn't changed since November 2025, and our oldest design was from October. Really? What did her original design look like? I thought I said alpha protection turned on. There we go. What am I missing? Well, there's the skin and there's the rollers for the skateboard. I just realized you're one of the two channels I watch frequently that's in my time zone, and the second one is a music artist from my country. Yeah, surprisingly few English language streamers from this time zone. Well, I say surprisingly few, but there are probably a couple 100,000. Oh wait, no, I forgot. She is a little bit tan. Actually, I'll just copy this and use that for. Actually, this character is a lot paler. How do you think they tell the time in the lunar capital? It's probably still relative to Earth time. There we go. What color? What color did I give these character? What color did I give these characters? Artwork. Where is my previous request streams? It should be here. That's hilarious. She does. Okay. Gray and black spirals. Okay, this is a park, right? I could probably get away with just making it black. Very dark green over here. Dark bluish green. Or something like this. And black. And then the lighting. Probably worth it to do add a light post? Add trees and light post? I don't want to, but you're right. It would make more sense for there to be a light post. And then it's gonna be. I don't want to, but you are correct. It would look better if I did add those. Alright, fine. I'll add a lamppost. I believe the color would be around something like this. It would be something like this. Okay, let's add a layer mask. Also make sure to remove the lighting from the parts that glow. Okay, there we go. Wrong one. Actually, before I do this, let's just make sure. shadows on the skin are supposed to be more reddish. Although in this case, maybe closer to the purple or pink. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, now let's go. Now back to work. You know what? It's probably going to be easier if I draw the girl closer to the light. Is gonna be so covered in shadows because her girlfriend is lying on top of her. Oh. The worst thing about this is that once I'm done, once I'm done with this artwork, I'm gonna be back to the back to the textbook notepad mines. So I just fill all of this with shadow and add the folds after the fact. Make things easier for myself. There we go. Oops. Okay. And fill with shadows. And what else? Okay, next character. Shadows on the other character now. Okay, fill my heart with song. And you sing forevermore. I have no idea if I've said this before, but I have a wheel full of my OCs that I made randomly. If this series of Toriel and Sarah becomes finished, I have a wheel to choose another random OC for the monthly art requests. Looking forward to it. These two OCs have been a favorite of mine to draw ever since you started requesting these. Fly me to the moon so I could kick its fucking ass. Let me show you what I learned in moon jujitsu class. I might submit my own OCs in the next request stream on August 22nd. Next request stream on August 22nd. You might send your own OCs to be drawn. If you do, I look forward to it. Excuse me. Can't wait to submit my OC who is just an Amazon box. Airbrush. I can't wait to submit mine that looks like a bird. I have drawn bird OCs before. Where is it? It's fairly recent. Well, I say recent. It was probably like 2 months ago. Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. This is Benjamin the Wolf's OC. It was a literal bird. Anyway, back to work. The only OC I currently have is the silly hat girl in my profile picture. Well, if you come up with one, I'll be sure to draw it. Well, assuming the wheel picks you. It's not always guaranteed that the wheel spins to your request. There is a reason I don't post the request form early. The OC in question isn't a literal bird. She's just inspired by plague doctors and stuff. Gotcha. 4. Floppa. Floppa the block. I am 100% confident because I believe in myself. Belief in oneself is the first step, of course. 2026-08-05. Flop the block. Flop at the blog. Torel and Sarah Bench. Okay, let's copy this. Add that to the next thing. Two girl friends sit on a bench. How many lines that is? Not lines. How many? Right underneath. Right underneath the request, not request, the minimum, the maximum for Pixiv. I remember I made up in my head an armadillo, Green the cybercrime. How could I forget my problem child? Very clean. The Saga of Floppa's OC. Rel and Sarah continue with Relaxing at a park bench. On a park bench. What did I use for this again? I believe it was just OC, not my OC, right? Original character, not my OC. What was the one for Yuri again? Yuri. It's not giving me the Japanese. It's not giving me the Japanese. That's infuriating. All right. This is infuriating. It's okay. Pixiv.net on Firefox, where I am logged in, Yuri. There we go. This one, the one with 179,000 works. That's the one that I want. Infuriating. Casually searching Yuri. Hey, this is my job. Come on now. Original character artwork. Demon. Which one is Sarah and Toril again? Need to double check. Crap. Where is the original artwork that I drew? Which one is Sarah and which one is Toril? Sarah and Toril. Okay. There we go. Toril is the demon girl. Let's go. $10 to bet. Yeah, it's tenfold the amount of Yuri. You are correct. Demon girl. Skater girl, Sarah, and demon girl. Oh well. Sitting on a bench, on a park bench in the middle night. Sarah is asleep on Toril's shoulder. Excellent. So I can draw more girls. Was tired, resting after a date night. By the way, I played a no save Sonic 1 reflected on some stuff. Sonic 3 and Knuckles first half is low-key just a retread of Sonic 1. A lot of Sonic games are just a retread of Sonic 1, let's be honest. Angel Island's zone is Green Hill. Hydro City zone is Labyrinth zone. Marble Garden zone is Marble. Casino Night Zone is Spring Yard. Ice Cap Zone is Starlight? Because both are boring? Scrap Brain is Launch Base. Huh. Also, there's no way Yaoi no diffs Yuri. Let's take a look then. I have I'm not logged in, so not safe for work. Not so safe for work stuff is hidden. It's over a third more. This is actually no, not over a third. It's definitely more, but what if I just search BL? Ah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, there is more Yaoi than Yuri. It's not no diff, but it still wins. Yaoi wins in the safer work category at least. You know what? You're right. Let's take a look. How many for if I also count not safe for work? Okay, Yaoi, including not safe for work, 1,123,340. Yuri is 459,536, more than double, as expected. Lamau just seeing the inputs of Yaoi off screen, bro. Yeah, it wins. It is no diff. If we count all of the stuff that is not available for someone who does not have an account, Yaoi wins, no diff. Oh, misogyny. Is there anything I'm missing? How many? Okay, this is well within the limits. Let's go. Yuri artists gotta pick up the pace. You also gotta understand. You also gotta understand. Male romance by default is more interesting to most people because most works don't bother making female characters that are interesting. I already saved that. Right. Close. Ken desires Reimu. Let's go. Street Cleaner Yuri. I believe it's Street Cleaner Yuri. Wait, no. Don't start with this one. Start with Ben's commission. Where did I put Ben's commission? It's in... Yeah, it's over here. Okay. That's I've already exported it. Okay. Let me just real quick. New save S. Excellent. 0608. What day is Sunday? Saturday. 8. Right. 08. Benjamin the Wolf OC Tracterium. And plus what was the characters' names again? I need to check. Benjamin the Wolves. Science Johns. Johns. Okay, there we go. Excellent. I've been around Toho for so long that I never would have expected this. You never would have expected Yaoi to nearly double the amount of Yuri on Pixiv of all things. It's true. The Science Johns is just what the fandom calls them. Yeah, you did mention that. Where was I? Right. I need to copy something from a previous commission that you got from me. Where was it? I believe it was back in January? Yeah, it was back in January. Dog-sized bacteria. Scientists discover dog-sized bacteria. How many? That is 38. How many is this? It is 34. You lack Yuri. Yeah. Scientists find dog-sized bacteria. Discovery of dog-sized bacteria. Yeah, this is close enough. Sure. The Science Johns. Cartoon. What was it again? They might be giants. The Okay, there we go. My first exposure to the name Yuri was from We Bear Bears. Huh. I proved that the size because making Cracktarium bigger would have messed up the image. I don't think you'd understand how big a borzoi is. It's about the size of a person. I'm pretty sure. Like if Scoop... It's like if it's like if Scooby-Doo is one of those long snoot boys. And yeah, I mean, kind of there in my mind when I spawned like the rest of the words in my head. Sure, buddy. 30 Do I also tag my singing monsters for this, Ben? Or is it just your OC? Let me scroll up. Maybe you explain it. Characterium is not a well-known My Singing Monsters OC. So, is it a My Singing Monsters OC? It does not... Okay, it is a My Singing Monsters OC. I just scrolled up in our message history. So I keep... How many... 237. I have 50... No. I have 43 more characters left. I could probably keep it like this. I don't know. Okay. This is very... This is gonna be weird. I need to check something. I need to check something off stream. Okay, there's kind of... It's kind of a tag. It's kind of a tag on... It's kind of a tag on, on Pixiv. Let's try Newgrounds. Oh, Newgrounds is Newgrounds down? Oh no, how do I check this if Newgrounds is down? Oh no, it's just slow. Gotcha. TMBG. Art. TMBG. Okay, they exist, but it's mostly... Okay, there is artwork of them in this style. Okay, I can use this. I can use this. Excellent. BG, they might be variants. Okay, let us see if I remove this tag, add this tag. Yes, that's visible. If I add this tag, that's also there. Good. Science John. Come on. Very surprising. The science Johns are an accepted tag on Newgrounds. Very surprising. Okay. Wait, now how many is this? Yeah, no, I don't think... Let's not overload my tags. There's some singing monsters OCs that are fandom famous, like Lyrical or Perplex Ray, but for random guys, my singing monsters OC, it really isn't going to do much to tag my singing monsters or MSM. Yeah, there is a reason it's not there, but I'm gonna put it on the Tumblr tags because, like, you can have near basically infinite tags, so I might as well. For the ones where I have limited amounts of tags, that it can be like that. They might be giants, and my singing monsters. No, original character. Fan art with original character. The Johns in their lab, taken by surprise by a bacteria named Bacterium, suddenly appearing on their table. Okay. Oh man, I just looked at the to-do list and I just saw, and I can't wait to see Yuka, indeed. Weird shower thoughts. Sometimes whenever I watch Spy Cakes, it kind of sounds like Melody if she was a dude. Which Melody? Alright, bacteria is plural. I really should remove this. Next request stream will be... Where's the request? Actually copy it from this. This is more correct. There we go. Save that. Stock size bacterium. Actually no, there's no request stream. This is a commission. Let's remove that. Anything else I'm missing? Just updating the coffee so I can draw more. Bacterial colonies with that giant bacterial colonies gained excellent. Before anybody questions me, I live stream Project Melody. Gorby, when you Gorby, you've seen Gorby, you've seen my save folder. I have a not safe for work art folder. I'd also draw porn. It's fine. Relax. Anyway, it was last month. She streamed on YouTube again for the first time. Yeah, Melody likes to stream on Twitch mostly. It's a shame because I really don't like Twitch's player. Anyway, let's close. No. That's done. Let's close this. What's next? Right, 10 desires. Let's see, 2026, 08, 03, 05, 06, 050607. Wait, what was... This was 08, right? I skipped forward. It's supposed to be 07. 06, rather. File... It's fine, it's fine. It doesn't matter. One thing though, I believe I forgot to type in TD Remu. Okay, let's copy something from a previous drawing every Toho character artwork. Let's start with Where is it? Drawing every... Yeah, that's 12.5. On the topic, for reasons which are totally normal, I have to draw the inside of a character's mouth, but I couldn't find the anatomical reps I needed. So though, when I listened to her yap voice, I low-key reminded me of someone that I watched in the Spikex video. I don't know, he sometimes has the same soft and geeky tone. It's confusing. Am I delusional? No, I can't unhear it. I wouldn't say you're delusional, but... like sometimes when you listen to someone, you hear someone else in them. Even when there should not be traces of the other person in their voice. Okay. Reimu greets from the other side. How many characters in 10 Desires again? Ho 10 Desires. Where's the story? Story characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1 out of 13. Stepped into the spirit world. Was a cool... Yeah. Title screen, Reimu taking a step into the spirit world was pretty cool, and I wanted to do a version of that. Let's go. I can kind of hear it, but it might be a stretch. Once again, I have not played, I have not watched anything from Spikex. I'm not entirely sure I would be personally interested too. Okay. And Desires. Is there... Did I make... No, I did not. Toho Shinrebu. 10 Desires. Shinrebyo. Okay, where was it? It's here, right? Toho Shinrebyo. Okay, I believe that's it. 10 Desires, Reimu Hakure. Excellent. Eerily similar when I watched Minecraft. Right. Let me just save this. 2026 08 06 7. Did I not save this yet? What did I save this as? 2026-08-07. Why is there no... There it is. That text. Reimu smiling at the viewer as she slides into spirit portal. There we go. Gorby, I really don't think it's that big of a deal that Spycake sounds like a different creator. It's really not that big of a deal. Loki, I almost sound like a human. Okay. Okay, is there anything I'm missing here? 10 Desires, Shinrebyo. It says 10 Desires. There it is. Drawn by Zun for Toho Shinrebyo. Shinrebyo. 10 Desires. Excellent. Next on the list, let's close that. Export 2026-08-08. This one today, Wednesday. 1 to 6. Okay, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Great. TD Marissa. I sound like Adachi Ray because we all are Adachi Ray. Okay, just copy paste Remus and replace all instances of Hakure Remu with Marisa Kirisame. Is any an example of Marissa art? It should be here somewhere. No, not that. There's Marissa from Great Fairy Wars. I believe it was this one. Yep, it's this one. Marisa Kirisame. Where else? 2 out of 3. Dave. Raymond greets you from the other side. The thing about Marissa in most of these games is that she's just kind of just standing there. What do I describe this as? Marissa. Marissa has her hands behind her back. Marissa hiding her hands. I wonder what she's holding that she wants to keep it behind her. this greedy magician holding that she wants to keep it hidden behind her. There we go. Marissa standing in a field with her hands behind her back and smiling at something in the distance. Save. Whew! She's just standing there, menacingly. Make her do a handstand. She's aura farming. Yes, we see the fit. Indeed. I'm kind of disappointed with this Marissa. Like specifically Zun's Marissa that I based this off of. Because this Marissa looks like her clothing isn't as puffy anymore. It feels like her clothing got wet and it dried wet. The true D master. A master of D's, you say? I take it you don't choke on these nuts? Okay, let's export this Yomu. 2026-0809. 10 desires. Yomu. You don't choke on these nuts, but you do suck on them. Gotcha. Okay, just copy this. Paste this. Remove instances of Marissa. Where? Let's see. Who was the last Yomu that I've drawn? Was Yomu in Hiso Tensok? She was not. And Yomu was not in Great Fairy Wars either. Okay, let's go back to 2025. Where are my Yomus? Let's see here. Yomu was last seen in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Let's go. Let's see. Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, Yomu. Where are you? Let's see. There's one for Aya. Here's Yomu. Copy that and paste. Yomu. Not Yomu, not Omu. On Haku. Three out of 13. Where are my Yomus? I really like the phrase "Where are my Yomus" that you just said. Localized JoJo stand-ass name. Yeah. The true D master makes someone susceptible to these nuts jokes. Excellent. Okay, where was I? Right. Yomu Kanpaku. Yomu standing in a clearing. Hands on the handle of rope and Ken. With the sword strapped to her back. What can I say about this Yomu? He smiles at the viewer. Save. What can I say about this Yomu? Right, the hair. Myeon is behind her. Correct. Do I need to describe Yomu's phantom half floating beside her? I often don't need to. Like I don't think I ever talk about that. I remember saying that Yomu's hair is messier in this game. Yeah. Why does it look like a sperm cell? Because Zun draws it like a sperm cell. Maybe Zun is trying to tell us that Yomu is half trans. Yomu is elected to building that collection. Oh no, what? Oh no. What was I gonna say? Right. Sorry, whenever I hear the word hair, my mind immediately goes to hair legs Reimu. Tincheat, I hate you so much. Another person has become victim of your thoughts. Okay, my thoughts really is just the fact that Yomu has messier hair. Yom showing off her new haircut. How many lines? How many characters? Oh no! I'm one off. There, a new haircut. I wasn't able to properly capture it. Half? The fuck do you mean half? No, she's half phantom. She's literally half phantom. Like, this is her phantom half. This is technically a part of her being. It will materialize wherever she is because it's technically her as well. What is hair legs Reimu? Oh, you don't know what hair legs Reimu, you poor thing. Okay, I guess I'm subjecting you to hair legs Reimu. Where is it? Behold. Oh, okay. Alright. Bro pulled it up so quick. I'm crying. Fun fact. Hair legs Reimu is very close to the last Yomu that I've drawn. Like, before I opened up Scarlet Weather Rhapsody Yomu, I opened up Phantom Weather Rhapsody Yomu. No, not Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. I said Phantasmagoria Flower View Yomu. Where is it? What was I gonna say? I wasn't able to properly capture the messiness of this game's here. Looks surprisingly free. Surprisingly free without the straight cut bangs. Okay, how many characters? Okay, well within permissible range. Let's save that. Anything else that I need? Why is this still here? Let me just real quick. Let's also fix the one for Marissa. I believe it's still there. Yeah, it is. Is it also on Remo? Yeah. Let's fix that. Save. Save. And save. Also, when you said hair legs Remo, I thought it was just Remo with hairy legs. That's what I thought too, bro. It reminds me of Miku with hair legs. That's what it's based on. Okay, where was I? Right. Yomu's done. Sanai next. 2026 080 no 10 TD Sanai. Alright, copy Yomu. Delete that. Or I just realized how many of these artworks don't have my signature. Okay, Yomu and... Alright, Yomu and Sanai don't have it. Come on. There it is. Let me just real quick. Where is... There you are. I'll just copy it. Make things easier for myself instead of drawing it. Yes, save. Do the same for this one. And save. Where is Sanai? Sanai. Wind Priestess. Actually, what is Sanai's title in this game? Selfish Shrine Maiden. Okay. I guess I'm not using Selfish Shrine Maiden as that. Wind Priestess. Wind Priestess seeking profit. Okay, where was I? So, like Yomu, Sanai also has got a haircut in this game. Her hair is... I think I prefer Sanai when she has curly hair. Wait, no. I think... No. This is the first game where Sanai has curly hair. I think I prefer this over her straight... Over the straight hair she was rocking for the past... Let's see. She was rocking straight hair in Iso Tensoku and UFO and Subterranean Animism and Mountain of Faith. Past 4 games. I went through what I consider an endurance test in Ultra Kill, harmless difficulty, cyber grind. 100 waves, all while having blue from heaters playing in the background. Heathers, right. I only had the slab revolver and jackhammers equipped. Sounds troublesome. Okay, Sanai. Sanai Kochiya. There it is. Sanai's first name has the letters for has the first letters for Toho. Sanai Kochiya. Sanai standing in a clearing. Why did I close the artwork? I still wasn't done with the description. Hand on her hip. Hand on her hip. In a clearing. Hand. Her hip. As the wind blows in her hair. Smiles up at the sky. Okay. Sanai's done. Let's go. 2026-0811 TD Yuyuko. It really wasn't an ordeal. I was mostly just styling on my enemies. Wait, I've already exported, right? Yeah, I have. Let's copy that. It's 4 and 3, right? Yep. What's that? 5 out of 13. Oh my goodness, I've been doing this for 2 hours. You can see why it takes me so long to make these social media posts, right? Like, granted, like at least 30 minutes was also spent working on Flop of the Blocks. At least 30 minutes to an hour was also spent on Flop of the Blocks artwork, like finishing that one. But still. Okay, you go. Go elsewhere. It's really funny to me that Yuko is the stage 1 boss. Card duels. Drugs. The incident. Incest in another castle, indeed. What is the name of Yuko Saigyoji, the stationary ghost? This is easier, just copy it from this one instead of... Where is it? There it is. This one as well. Yuko. Dai. Yo. It's gonna be troublesome to fit into, what is it called? Fit into a Twitter post. Let me guess. How much am I over? I'm very over. Okay. Actually, the culprit. 11. If it's like this, the 82. Oh no. I could probably remove Yuyiko Saigyoji and change one of the Yuyikos to that. If I remove that, would that be enough? Still not quite. It's so funny to me. That's enough, right? Okay, excellent. I had enough for Sana. As well, right? Yeah, I could just remove the fan art and illustration. Excellent. What about Marissa? Did I? Yeah, that's plenty. Next, close that. No, I should not have closed that. I would just real quick copy, paste, save, and export. 2026, not 2206. I'm not 200 years in the future. This is closer to 100. Probably closer to 180, but you know. Who's counting? 12 TD Yoko. Excellent. I'm genuinely surprised how many concurrent viewers I have right now. I'm literally just literally just writing a bunch of text posts. (2206) 06 Sonk 06 Sonk 69. Very clean. Hello, how was my day today? A little bit troublesome. Woke up relatively late because I slept, because I because I slept later than I intended. I was intending to go to bed at like 1 in the morning. Turns out I was struck with inspiration and started making music. I already played it on stream already, but I'll play it again. Why am I screaming? I'm not screaming. Oh, you mean ah? Yeah, don't worry about ah. Let's play that music. If I need something to listen to while I catch up on my drawings, one community I'm in is a drawing challenge for this week up to Saturday. YouTube doesn't like the name of the community though. Gotcha. But yeah, this is the song that I worked on when I was supposed to be sleeping. It's called Bailing a Sinking Ship. It is loosely based on a track that I wrote called High Velocity Problem Solving. The problem has not been solved, as you can tell. I'm a B2 reacher at the door. Okay, Kyoko Kasudani. High velocity problem solving is what caused the ship to start sinking in the first place. That would be so funny if that were... That could be the deciding factor, actually, now that I think about it. I'll play high velocity problem solving after this, just so you can hear the similarities. Okay, let's play... Where is it? Let's play high velocity problem solving real quick. Play file. Good night, Flop at the Block. Thanks for hanging out. Anything I'm missing? Right. Whenever I see the good guy with a gun quote, my dumbass always thinks, just like in the book. Just like in the book, because that's the most prominent uses of that quote I can remember in my life. You don't actually... part of that is because you live in California, and California has relatively strict gun rules. I say that because I saw a political post on Twitter using it. It's Murin Temple, right? Yeah, it's Murin Temple. But yeah, this is the song that I was inspired by. Well, not really inspired by, but I was inspired to make a remix of this song. I was inspired by something else to make a remix of this song, basically. Anything else I'm missing? No? I think this is done. Gecko looks so happy. She's so pleased to be welcoming people. How many is this? I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 artworks. I have 10 artworks to start scheduling. Well, I can't really schedule it because Pixiv does not have a schedule. Pixiv and Blue Sky does not have a schedule feature. And I can't just make drafts because Pixiv and Twitter have either no drafts feature or has a drafts feature that's bad. Oh well. So we're done with that. Let me update my to-do list. There we go. That's done. Time to draw commissions. Gonna close this. No, I don't need to save that. Okay. Let us take a look. I have things I need. So I have been asked to draw Yuka Kazami as depicted in the PC98 games, as well as Mai from the PC98 games. So my thing with these two characters. Okay, I don't need to change. I was given the go-ahead by the commissioner that I don't need to change the wings anymore, because the wings were an issue before. No, that's... Just do some cleanup real quick. I've also been asked for the Yuka that I'm drawing to not draw the plaid. I am gonna draw the plaid, but it's going to be as a layer over top. I need to not draw the plaid to make it easier for the commissioner to draw the plaid on their end. Because the commissioner is going to turn it into pixel art. Yuka with pants' peak. Indeed. I need to open... Where is it? Commissions. July. Game sprites for blue is QTO. Let us open Reimu, I suppose. That's not the Reimu I wanted to open. There's the Reimu I wanted to open. Where is the color? Where are the colors? Did I forget? Where are the colors? I guess Mima. There it is. There we go. Excellent. So, what is my supposed to look like again? Blue, pinkish. So use this for the shadows. Gotcha. How do I change this to canvas layer? Excellent. Instead of the blue that I normally use, it's going to be pink. To suggest that her outfit. Well, to suggest that her outfit is pink. Where do I find the full version of your profile picture online? For the love of me, I cannot find that Arthur stuff. Let's see here. Next, where is it? Rotate this. I didn't even realize it was sunny outside. It's this one. It's still tagged. It's still tagged with Arthur's OC tag. Just rotate it 90 degrees. I'm going to assume that you didn't realize that was the tag. Nah, I think I accidentally skipped it. Gotcha. Oh, wait, now I should have used the pen. The actual pen tool for that. Let me just real quick. There we go. Excellent. You can definitely see it now. Ah, yes. My old music, back when I didn't know how to use a compressor. So everything sounded way too quiet, even when I wanted it to be loud. And all of my attempts to make it more loud ended up making it sound quieter. Let's add the red to her. Add the red shadows to her skin. Actually, before that, let's make sure her skin is actually skin colored. That is the shade that I use, right? Yeah, that is the shade that I use. Wrong one. There we go. I should probably... Where is it? There we go. Ah, yes, another remix of Face Your Demons. I don't know what went over me to make as many remixes as I have, but they exist now. I believe that's black, so let's use this color. Not that, this color. What were the buttons colored? Blue as well. I've done nothing but make sandwiches. I have nothing to do. My suggestion for you, chop some vegetables. Put it into a Tupperware. I'm sure whoever you live with will appreciate the fact that you have a bunch of pre-chopped vegetables ready. I'll do that later. Alrighty then. What color are my eyes? Also blue? Also blue. Damn it. Man, the Zun pets. The Zun trumpets. I love their sound. Sonic Utopia, yeah, is being worked on. It's still being worked on? Still? Didn't Lange get poached by Way Forward? What's going on here? Allegedly. I swear, Lange got pushed by Way Forward, which is why Sonic Utopia development ceased. It's either Way Forward or someone else. I didn't know. I know the dude who made it wasn't very cool and gave Sonic Utopia to someone else. Ah, gotcha. I didn't actually hear that Lange. I didn't hear that Lange actually gave it to someone else. I think you're talking about Sonic Overture. I have no idea. No, I've never heard of Sonic Overture in my life. I just know that there have been multiple Sonic fan game developers. Sonic Overture was a 2D game that Lang's worked on. Yeah, Lang also worked on Utopia. Lang was the original developer for it. Did you not know that? No, I knew. So why? So if you knew that Lang worked on Sonic Overture, on Sonic Utopia as well as Sonic Overture, why did you say I think you're talking about Sonic Overture when I meant I played Utopia? I only just recently learned he worked on Overture. Gotcha. So you corrected me. Why? I was correct. I said allegedly Sonic Utopia is being worked on, which shocked me. The dude who made it wasn't cool and gave Utopia to someone else. I said that I heard that when you said that Utopia was being worked on, I thought it wasn't being worked on because Lang got poached by Way Forward. So he stopped development on the game. And then you said that apparently Lang gave it to someone else, which was news to me. And then you said, wait, are you talking about Sonic Overture? And then I'm like, no? Were you talking about Sonic Overture? I stopped paying attention for like 3 seconds. What happened? That was way longer than 3 seconds, Fizzy. We're having a bit of miscommunication here. Fizzy Soda be like, I can't count. Fizzy Soda can't read, Fizzy can't count. What can Fizzy do? Watch YouTube videos and like the stream. That's what Fizzy can do. Right, Fizzy? Fizzy wouldn't know how long they weren't paying attention. That's true. Pay attention, Red. Yeah. Also, hit that notification bell to make sure to not miss another stream. They're really, like, I don't know what it is about my viewers, but most of my viewers show up to every stream. I don't understand why. Like, very few, like, there are a few who only show up to, like, the request streams. That I completely understand. But the number of people who show up to every stream is very surprising to me. Like, I did not expect so many dedicated followers. Wow, it's like my job was taken when you said that. What? Wait, who was the team that sees Sonic Utopia? Never heard of them before. You were the one who said that apparently Sonic Utopia got given to someone else. I did not know about this either. I thought development was just ceased. Like, completely ceased. All I know is that Sonic Utopia was given to someone else, and the new team is also working on Overture. Okay, so both of Lange's projects got given to someone else. Gotcha. Okay, misunderstanding cleared. Thank you. I need to write more songs with the city soundscape in them, preferably louder than the city soundscape louder than the city soundscape and Hideout Drizzle. It's called Terminal Drizzle. I need to call it something else. Sonic Utopia hasn't seen any progress updates at all. Either the devs are just staying silent or reworking the entire thing. I'm surprised it's just I'm surprised it's still going, honestly. Like, if it's very likely that if work is being done, it's been radio silent. Sonic fans are not very kind to Sonic fans are not very kind to Sonic fan games that take that take a long break in between updates. They have fairly high expectations for they have fairly high expectations for the kind of updates long waits have. Long waits between updates give them fairly high expectations for some reason. Well, actually, I know the reason. It's because they're kids. It's because the fandom is mostly kids. And kids don't modulate their expectations for what is essentially a free fan game. Some kids got so pissy about Project Hero. The thing about Project Hero is that it's really hard to make levels for. I saw the updates. I saw the updates that Hero was showing off in his server. Those look hard as those look incredibly difficult to make levels for. I do still think it's a skill issue because Sonic World has 40 characters, but Sonic World has 40 characters with way more stage-breaking moves than his game, but his game is also more physics-based than ours. Got attacked by something or someone. It's just the Gmail. Yeah, no. It's just a notification. An important notification. You might just make it blue. Make it actually blue. Let's add highlights. Remember the dorks whining about classic Sonic shift in the project, despite I believe it was supposed to be classic. It was supposed to be classic. It was originally supposed to be classic, but I believe Hero decided to give it the modern Sonic. I used the modern Sonic model because the modern Sonic had more animations. I believe the shift to classic started. The shift to classic Sonic happened when he got an animator. It's either when he got an animator or he found an or he figured out how to do animations on his own. I just don't remember anymore. It's been so long. Okay, there we go. Maya's done. Maya's done. I can send this to my commissioner. I'll do that later. Wrong one. That's a yellow, not... I wish I could just remove that button. I don't use it. I wish I could remove so many buttons in this program that I just don't use. Let's save that. And do... Alright, let's do Yuka this time. Yuka Kazami. Believe it or not, when I heard about those whining motherfuckers, I developed a personal hatred for modern Sonic fans for a week before forgetting about it. Bro, like, the people whining about it were probably teenagers when that shift happened, and by the time you heard about it, they probably didn't care anymore. I had to ask if they wanted short sleeve Yuka Kazami or long sleeve. had to wait. I had to wait before actually drawing this. Long sleeves, in my opinion, is better. I had to ask because these are spreads for a video game, and the setting determines what kind of outfits the characters wear. Like for characters like Nitori, she has like what is it called? Like she's basically always in the water, so it doesn't matter if she's wearing short or long sleeves. But for characters like Yuka, who will be out in the sun, it does matter. She will be out in the sun, especially considering the premise of the game. Speaking of which, let's see here. itch.io, blue is QTO, waves of solar dusk. There it is. I believe it's this one. Blue is QTO still hasn't posted any artworks of waves of solar dusk, has she? Have they? That's disappointing. Okay, Yuka and Mai, you're all here. And I also get to post the Genji artwork. Also get to post the Genji artwork once I start posting these ones. This is good. Okay. So I have been told that I should not draw the plaid yet. I will have to eventually, but I don't have to yet. I've wondered why there aren't more fan games in the style of the official Boost games, or at least the popular ones from what I've seen. Is it because there's already enough Boost games? It's because Boost level design is hard to make. Like, I'm not sure if you've noticed. But Boost levels are filled with detail that you will never see. And the thing is, there has to be it has to have as much detail. It has to have that much detail, because if there isn't, it just you actually look like you're moving slower than you actually are. Yeah, you just look slow, like you're moving slower than you actually are. Like, moving really fast in an empty field looks way slower than moving really fast in a tight corridor. It's also the case that people are just bad at making boost levels. Like they've sort of figured themselves out by the time Shadow Generations came along, because iterating is significantly easier now. But back in the day, back when you just had the first gen, back when you had like gens 2011, making a level took forever. Making a level took forever. This is like really difficult. Also, not to mention, like, people making the Boost fan games, they don't know how to make levels that take advantage of the speed you have. I'm throwing a lot of shade as... Granted, I'm throwing a lot of shade as someone who makes like mediocre levels for a Sonic Adventure fan game. So, I'm not really one that... I'm kind of throwing stones from glass houses right here. That's probably why people just default to 3D classic Sonic fan games. There's also more demand for it, it seems. Here's the thing. People default to 3D classic Sonic fan games. People default to making 3D classic Sonic fan games because 3D classic Sonic means they could just make regular ass platformer levels, and they could just make regular ass platformer levels and people will accept it. Yeah, too bad most of those platformer levels aren't the greatest either. They're not the... Part of the reason they're not the greatest is because they don't... they're not the greatest is because Sonic is not designed to play through regular-ass platformer levels. He's designed to go through Sonic levels. And putting him in a regular platformer level makes the platformer level feel worse. Makes both Sonic and the platformer level feel worse than they actually are. Nothing really comes close to the actual 2D classic Sonic games. I mean, I don't like the 2D classic Sonic games, but that's like a personal... But that's like just a personal gripe of mine. Like as video games are actually very well designed. I just don't like... I just don't personally vibe with what they're trying to do. Wait a minute, aren't most momentum-based 3D Sonic fan games levels mostly just slopes with basic-ass platforming sprinkled around? No? Not really? It really depends. Really depends on the game. Really depends. Yeah, it really depends on the game. Well, that's what I've seen most of the time. Because everyone's trying to capture what Sonic GT did, and they keep doing, and they just keep doing it worse than Sonic GT. Like, Sonic GT was good because at the time, what it was doing was different and new. genuinely innovative. And the funny thing is, like like even the developer of Sonic GT saw the flaws in Sonic GT, while the imitators to what Sonic GT was trying to do, just keep repeating the same flaws, like going so fast that you skip all of the level design. I mean, I played Sonic GT and it was all honestly whatever. You could really tell it was the first of its kind. Does it hold a candle to Sonic 1 to me? Nah, not even Sonic 2. This is Sonic freaking 2. Ah yes, the known Sonic 2 hater. I forgot about that. What color of eyes does Yuka have? Green. Excellent. I don't even hate Sonic 2. It's just not I'm just not a fan of what it tries to do with the level design. Believe it or not, I can actually have fun with Sonic 2. Shocker. I know. I do think this design for Yuka is better than the design that she has for in Phantasmagoria Flower Review. Butch Yuka is something the world needs more of. Actually, no, this isn't even Butch. This is just like slightly less feminine. We'd be talking a completely different ball game here if she was actually Butch. I prefer the Windows design. Crazy, I know. There's also SRB2, which kind of has the opposite problem. The level design, I like a ton, but the controls, I just cannot vibe with it. Apparently, like, have you tried, like, the redone controls? I don't know when the redone controls were created, but I do believe they were made to feel better on a controller. Presumably, that will make it also make it feel better on keyboard, which is, I assume, is what you're using. I'm not sure though, because I already bounced off the level design before. Like better controls will not make the level make me like the level design more. I play on keyboard, bro. Is it a mod? No, it's built in. Like, if the version you're playing does not feel good to play on keyboard, then I guess you're shit out of luck. Because a big issue for the longest time is that Sonic players refuse to play games on anything other than a controller. And if it doesn't have controller support, it's automatically bad, which I can kind of agree with. Like, if my preferred input method is not supported, then yes, I'm automatically going to have a negative opinion of whatever game it might be. Nah, SRB2 isn't exactly what I'm looking for in a Sonic game, personally. Yeah, I understand. It's one of the reasons why I basically stopped playing Sonic fan games, because I kind of already have the Sonic game that gives me what I'm looking for, which is Sonic World. At the same time, it's like I probably still should look at other fan games, if only for inspiration. And to support other people making art. I also heard the game ain't even finished yet. It's being reworked or something. Oh yeah, a lot of the old levels, while good, are worse than the new are significantly worse than the new levels. So they're trying to bring the old levels up to par with the new ones. It's an ordeal. As is always the case when doing that sort of a rework. What color is the umbrella? It's pinkish. Wrong shadow color. Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit will remain my favorite fan game for the time being, I suppose. That's a good one. As someone not big into 2D Sonic in general, it still gets my seal of approval. Although, don't take my word for it. Like, don't take. Also, as someone who does not like 2D Sonic in general, do not take my word for it. Play it for yourself. My opinion is not much as someone. my opinion is not worth much. Like, the opinion of someone who categorically doesn't like a certain piece of art. The opinion of someone who categorically does not like a piece of art or a type of art or a genre of art, their opinion is often significantly less useful than the opinion of someone who loves that thing. I played it the day it released. Lovely. I'm mostly talking to other people in my audience, although I very much doubt people in my audience will other people in my audience will play Sonic fan games. Especially not Sonic World, unfortunately. 2.0 is still so far away. You love my art? I love being an object show person. Welcome to the stream. Presumably that is not the display name you chose for yourself. But if it is, welcome. I doubt that Sonic fan games are kind of in a quiet spot. Quite a spot right now. What are we talking about here? Did Sega start cease and desisting them? I still don't know what Sonic XG is, by the way. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, I still don't. Like, I heard about it. and never really looked into it. I go by murder underscore N03. Oh, welcome to the stream. Glad you like the art. I don't really play Sonic. That's fine. We're mostly talking about Sonic just to have something to talk about because, like, you know, like this is not really much of a stream if you're watching me do art and I'm not interacting with chat. Like, I might as well just have this be like a recording. And I'm not gonna do that because I used to do that, but I'm not gonna do that anymore because recording no longer does what I need it to do, which is force me to work on the art. You doodled a Yomu recently and it looks nice. I'm glad for you, my friend. Post it somewhere. I'm watching and drawing my PNG tuber. It's the demon that's in my profile picture. It's unfortunate that the profile pictures in the YouTube chat is always incredibly small, so I can't really tell. But good luck, my friend. I have posted it, but it's only on 2 sites. I assume one of them is Reddit. If one of them is Reddit, I'll take a look. But later. I have to work on this. I also have to work on your commission. It's Twitter and YouTube. Surprising. Actually interested in one Sonic fan game. It's Sonic Daybreak. I'm interested in the level design since the person working on it said level design on it is a level design YouTuber. Working on said level design is a YouTuber I know. Sonic Daybreak. I don't remember what Sonic Daybreak is. Again, I reiterate, I am very disconnected from the Sonic fan game scene. Is my username questionable? Yes, it does lead to a lot of these nuts jokes. So, I assume so. I assume people would find your username questionable. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. I believe you arrived earlier. I gave a these nuts joke and then you left saying a different these nuts joke. Welcome. I really want to draw the plaid. I'll add the plaid to my version. I left because I needed to eat food. Alrighty then. Well, welcome back. That person is known to like superstars. It's known to like superstars in Sonic 1 more than 2, Mania, and even 3 and Knuckles. They're low-key based as hell. I see. You're excited because they agree with you. They like the same things you like. Gotcha. You still eat food to this day? I inject it into myself. I too would also prefer to eat food using my facial orifices instead of taking food intravenously rather. It's an injection. Dude, it's an injection. It can be injected pretty much anywhere. It doesn't need a specific hole. YouTuber is the reason I returned to classic Sonic games because I was so offended with their take at the time, only to actually agree with it after I played. Very clean. I'm suddenly reminded with some guy who made a mod for Sonic X Shadow Generations that removed all of the automation to quote unquote improve the game. That was funny. This person is the reason you started the dislike mania. Radicalizer. Radical highwayalizer. All right. It's not supposed to be checkerboards, but hey, checkerboards. Look, it's Green Hill again. Actually, was Green Hill ever checkerboards? No, it was. It was the walls that were checkerboard. This YouTuber made you realize that Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 have different level design philosophies. At the time you just thought that Sonic 2 and 3 had the same type of level design and Sonic 3's was just better. Yeah. Inject nutrients into your veins instead of eating food. Yuka looks amazing. Thank you. It's Hill Zone from Sonic.exe. It's Red Hill. Hill Zone is a different Hill Zone is a different stage. This is a different stage from a different Sonic game. Oops. Whoops. It's alpha. Make this blue. There we go. It looks awful. The plaid looks awful the way I've done it. Yeah, no. I'll take my commissioner's word on it. My commissioner said they do the plaid themselves. Did I hear dog? A dog was indeed here. Speaking of level design philosophy, for Sonic World, did y'all pick like SA1, SA2 level design, a mix of both? Heroes. Heroes is the closest analog. We're slowly... Oh, I see. The deflation. The deflation of someone when they hear that a lot of our levels are like Sonic Heroes levels. Wasn't Sonic Heroes the closest thing to classic Sonic level design in 3D? No. It was its own thing. When the level design was good, it had a good flow. It had a good mix of platforming, combat, and level platforming, like high-speed platforming, slow platforming, and combat. But it was not like the classic Sonic. I quite enjoyed Heroes level design. The controls were just ass. Yeah. One of the... You get used to how fast Sonic you get used to how fast Sonic runs eventually. It's either that or you just resort to only playing as Knuckles. She looks so cool. Man, Yuka. The pinball stage could have been my favorite of mine. Too bad the controls weren't working overtime to screw me over. Yeah, indeed. Oh man, Bingo, Highway, and Casino Park. Those are some of the worst levels in Sonic. Some of the worst levels in Sonic, simply because they were pinball levels designed to that were not designed for you to be able to move your character around in a as a pinball. Why is your avatar a girl when you sound like a guy? Why do you care? I don't need to explain anything to you. Let's save this. Now, continue work on Yomu. Actually, I'm already done with the colors. Do I want to spend another 2 hours working on the background? I just want to know, and I'm not gonna tell you. Do I want to spend another 2 hours in the stream working on the background? I can't wait to play Sonic CD and glaze the shit out of it. I hope you have fun, my friend. Okay. Don't want to spend another 2 hours on stream. I've been streaming for 3.5. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to stream for 5 hours. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna send these 2 artworks to my commissioner and work on this off stream. Your art is sick, and I think I'm doing great on my being a YouTuber. Thank you, object show person. By then, yeah. Okay, next stream guaranteed going to be on Wednesday, August 5th. We're gonna be continuing drawing every 10 Desires character. Where was it? Where was it? But yeah, we're going to be drawing Yoshiko and Sega from 10 Desires. On the 8th, we're going to be continuing Devil May Cry 5. We're close to the end. This is gonna be interesting. I cast 500 background flower background upon thee. When will the next request stream be? It will be on the 22nd in 3 weeks. Sega? Alex Kidd reference? It's Sega Kaku from Toho 10 Desires. I don't know if she is Sega reference. Anyway, before I end this, let me remind everyone, I have a coffee.com/Redler Red7. I draw artwork for strangers on the internet, and strangers on the internet pay for my bills. If you would like to be one of those strangers, send me a tip. Even as little as $1 helps. I need to move out of the house I currently live in. It floods every time it rains too hard, and a bunch of the ceilings are starting to collapse. I need to leave here. I'm going to die. This place is a death trap. Anyway. Minor change, can you make Yomu's eye color darker and more saturated, like in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody? Will do. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all next stream.